Affordability, it's a relative term, especially when it comes to housing, even more specifically when it comes to housing in Lakewood Ranch. I mean, if you're watching this video from Iowa, you're probably going to think that the homes in Lakewood Ranch are really expensive. If you're watching from New York or LA, you're probably thinking you can get a great deal. So are there affordable homes in Lakewood Ranch? You decide. Okay, so before we dive in, let's set some parameters. We're talking about single family homes. I use the 3 primary zip codes within Lakewood Ranch, 34202, 34211, 34240. And we're talking about single family homes within Lakewood Ranch, price under $450,000. Now I get it, $450,000, that is still a lot, but for Lakewood Ranch, that's kind of the low level benchmark that we're gonna use for this video. All right, then the final thing, this is not a home tour video. I'm not walking you through house after house. I will put links in the description down below to all of these neighborhoods so you can see what your options are. Now, I fully understand that $450,000 is a lot of money for a lot of you watching. That is not affordable. It's still really expensive. However, this is Lakewood Ranch, and you can find homes between $300,000 up to $7 million and everything in between. And again, this is Lakewood Ranch we're talking about. It's the #1 planned community in the country, 7 years in a row. If you want to be here, those are your options. We say this to our buyer clients all the time, especially first-time home buyers. You don't have to buy your forever home as your first home. Okay, so I pulled up all the statistics, and believe it or not, there's 16 different neighborhoods that you can choose in those 3 zip codes that are offering homes less than $450,000, and they range from about $280,000 all the way up to $450,000. And surprisingly, there are a ton of homes for sale. So obviously I cannot go through every single solitary home. I can't go through every single solitary neighborhood. There's 16 of them, but I will scroll through them so you know which neighborhoods are options. And then some of the neighborhoods I will scroll through just so you can get a good idea of what kind of homes are available. And just so you know, for organizational purposes, I put these in alphabetical order. Okay, first up on the list is Aurora. I've actually done a home tour video there. I'm gonna put a link in the description down below to that. This is still under construction. It is a combination of single family homes and townhomes, and there's 247 homes within this neighborhood. There's a resort style swimming pool and cabana. There's a clubhouse, there's a playground, there's walking trails, lawn maintenance, it's included. So as I mentioned, there are single family homes and townhomes. As for the townhomes, they are 3 bedrooms. Some have 2 bathrooms, some have 2.5 bathrooms. They range from about 1,350 square feet to a little over 1,400 square feet. The prices start around $290,000. The single family homes have options for 3 bedrooms up to 5 bedrooms. They range from about 1,450 square feet to just a little over 2,300 square feet. And we saw some single family homes from about $290,000 up to $450,000. I thought this was a super cute neighborhood. I think it's a great opportunity, especially if you're looking for something affordable in Lakewood Ranch. All right, next up is another brand new community, still under construction right now. That is Avalon Woods. It's built by Ryan Homes. And again, there are single family homes as well as townhomes. I think there's like 217 single family homes, 339 total homes within the neighborhood. Okay, so a little bit about Avalon Woods. Not gated, there are no CDD fees, there is a dog park, there's a playground, there's walking and jogging trails. The single family homes, they range from a little over 1,400 square feet to a little over 2,300 square feet. You can get 3 or 4 bedrooms, you can get 2 to 2.5 bathrooms. And the monthly HOA fees, they're pretty reasonable for Lakewood Ranch. So there are $55 for single family homes, about $110 for townhomes. And of course, we saw some homes under $450,000 as low as $320,000. Hey, real quick, as I'm going through this list, there are some amazing deals to be had right now in Lakewood Ranch, especially with new construction. So if you're watching this, let's put in some offers. So are you up for the challenge? So as I'm recording this, the stats just came out from the Real Estate Association of Sarasota and Manatee County. And in Manatee County specifically, single family homes on average are selling for 94.3% of the asking price. There really are some great opportunities if you're a home buyer. Okay, next up is Central Park, built by Neal Communities. These were built back in 2011 to about 2015. There are 800 homes in this community. They range from 1,000 square feet to up to 3,000 square feet. There are 6 separate neighborhoods within Central Park. It is a gated community. There's a 10-acre park with a playground. There's a splash park. There's sports courts, pavilions, 2 dog parks. There's even a butterfly garden. The prices, they range from about $300,000 up to $450,000. There's more, but for this list, under $450,000. Okay, next up on the list is the gated community of Country Club East. This is an older neighborhood, started back in the early 2000s. There are villas, there are single family homes, it's on a golf course, there's a resort style swimming pool, there's a clubhouse, a lot of great amenities there. And I was pleasantly surprised to see how many homes were available under $450,000 in Country Club East. Actually saw some in the $300,000 range. Okay, next up, one of our personal favorite neighborhoods. It is a gated community. It is one of a handful of 55 plus communities, and we're talking about Del Webb. There are villas, there are single family homes. They range from about 1,400 square feet to well over 3,000 square feet. And of course, this neighborhood is all about the amenities, all about the lifestyle. There's a resort style swimming pool, pickleball courts, tennis courts, bocce ball courts. They have a ton of events. There's a full-time lifestyle director. There is a restaurant on premise. These were built in the mid-2000s, 2010 to about 2017, and you can find single-family homes under $450,000. Hey, real quick too, you know what makes Lakewood Ranch so special? It is not just one neighborhood. It is this huge master plan community made up of dozens of little villages, about 40, 45, each with its own vibe. Some neighborhoods are gated, some are more laid back, some have golf, others have walking trails and playgrounds. So whether you're a young family, a retiree, or somebody who just wants low maintenance living, there is a spot that fits. But what really sets it apart is the lifestyle. You've got farmers markets on the weekends, live music at waterside plays, food trucks rolling into the parks, events on Main Street almost every month. The whole place is really designed around outdoor living and convenience. There's trails, parks, shopping, restaurants, everything is just easy. All right, next up we have the gated community of Edgewater. Now this is an older neighborhood built in the early to mid 2000s. There's a resort style swimming pool, there's a dog park, there's a fitness center, and again, a bunch of homes under $450,000. We saw some in the $300,000 range too. And one of the things that I like about Edgewater, it's one of the few communities that you can actually walk, or maybe bike, or maybe skateboard, or golf cart to Main Street in Lakewood Ranch. All right, next up on the list, Green Brick Village. I like Green Brick Village. You know why I like it? Because this is where we live. Not only can you get single family homes priced under $450,000, even some in the $300,000 range. Now again, there's no amenities, there's a bunch of parks, lots of walking trails. It's an older neighborhood, but it's beautiful because the benefit of those older neighborhoods is that the landscaping is all grown in, the trees are big, it's just lush and mature and it's just physically beautiful. And again, there's single family homes, there are townhomes, it's just super convenient. Actually, throw up on the map, RJ, show the folks where Green Brick Village is. All right, next up is another gated community. This is Indigo. They were built in the mid-2000s. You can find single family homes ranging from 3 bedrooms to 5 bedrooms. And again, there's a resort style swimming pool, there's fitness centers. Did I mention it's gated? It's gated community. Really lovely neighborhood. I was surprised to see just how many homes were priced under $450,000, and again, a handful in the $300,000 range. All right, next up is Lorraine Lakes. It's a gated community, and I think they are probably, at the time of this recording, just about done building out the community. There might be a couple of lots left, but the last time I was there, I think they're just about done. We've done a handful of videos there. I'm going to be sure to put links in the description down below so you can see some of the houses in there. There's just a ton of amenities. There's pickleball, there's walking trails, there's resort style swimming pool, and again, houses under $450,000, and again, some in the $300,000 range. Next up is one that's kind of under the radar. It's Palisades. This was built again in the mid-2000s, and there are homes under $450,000 and a handful in the $300,000 range. There's walking trails, there's a resort style swimming pool, there's a clubhouse, there's a fitness center, just a really cute neighborhood. Okay, the next two on the list, they're a little older, still really cute, great opportunities. We're talking about Riverwalk and River Club. The River Club was built in the early 2000s. There's golf, there's a clubhouse, there's a resort style swimming pool, there's tennis, there's a fitness center, and again, homes in the $300,000 range. Riverwalk, I really like Riverwalk. It's one of the OG, one of the original neighborhoods going back to 1999. There's 500 homes. They range from about 1,500 square feet to over 3,000 square feet. And again, some really great opportunities. There's a park, there's some bike and some walking trails. I don't think there's any other amenities, but you can definitely find homes under $450,000 there. All right, next up is Sapphire Point. We've definitely done a handful of videos there. It is a newer neighborhood. It is still under construction. It is gated. Tons of amenities there. A resort style swimming pool, pickleball, tennis courts, just a really nice neighborhood. There are a little over 470 homes for sale. You can find single-story homes, you can find two-story homes. You got a lot of options in this neighborhood. Okay, next on the list is Solera by D.R. Horton. Believe it or not, I just shot a video there of 2 homes there. They were both priced under $500,000, but great opportunities. I'm going to put a link in the description. There are 672 homes in this neighborhood. It is not gated. However, there is a resort-style swimming pool. There's a clubhouse, cabanas, a tot lot, and the HOA is fairly reasonable for all those amenities, about $260 to $270 a month. And the prices, you can find homes $400,000 to about $450,000. And Solera by D.R. Horton, it is still under construction as this video is being recorded. And I will tell you something else. The incentives that they're offering right now, just crazy. If you're interested in those, do me a favor, drop me a comment down below. I'll reach out to you and let you know what they are. Okay, next up on the list, I really like this neighborhood. This is Star Farms. I like it for a whole lot of reasons. One, there's 4 different communities within Star Farms. The prices range from $300,000 to over $3 million and everything in between. But you can find single family homes, you can find villas, you can find townhomes, and the amenities are just over the top. We've done a handful of videos there. I'm gonna put a link in the description down below so you can check out some of the homes for sale. There's 1,500 homes, it's on 700 acres, it's gated. There's pickleball, tennis, resort-style swimming pools, a fitness center, just some really great opportunities in Star Farms. Okay, next up on the list, we have the OG, the original neighborhood in Lakewood Ranch, and that is Summerfield Village. I really like Summerfield Village. We're talking about going back to 1995, no amenities, there's some parks, there's Heron's Nest Preserve. We've done a video there. I think it's probably one of the biggest hidden gems within Lakewood Ranch. Now, a lot of those older homes have been updated, some have not, but you can find homes in the $300,000 range, less than $450,000. At the end of the day, Lakewood Ranch, it certainly is not for everybody, but that's okay. Some people want the beach in their backyard, some people want walkability to nightlife and to shopping, some people definitely don't want to live in an HOA community. And if those are your priority, Lakewood Ranch just might not be for you. But if you're dreaming of a cleaner, safer, more intentional place to live with parks and trails and good schools and a true sense of community, Lakewood Ranch should absolutely be on your radar. And here's the part that most people don't realize. You don't need $1 million budget to live in Lakewood Ranch. You've seen it for yourself. There are a handful of neighborhoods and dozens of homes, single family homes, priced under $450,000. Some of them are gated, some have resort-style swimming pools and pickleball and tennis and bocce ball and lifestyle directors and activities galore. Some of these are in brand new neighborhoods still under construction as we speak, and some of them, they're in older neighborhoods. Like I said, Summerfield, the OG, 1995, but great opportunities. And that's the part I love helping people discover. If you're thinking about making a move to Lakewood Ranch, well, first of all, subscribe to the channel. Secondly, scan this QR code. There's actually going to be a link in the description down below. Let's schedule a 15-minute discovery call. I'll ask you a lot of questions. We'll figure out whether or not Lakewood Ranch is a good fit for you. No pressure, no sales pitch, no BS, just an honest conversation to figure out whether or not Lakewood Ranch is a good match for you. There's over 40 different neighborhoods within Lakewood Ranch. It is a lot to know. I know a lot about Lakewood Ranch, so let's connect for sure. My contact information is down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you stick around and watch this next video. We'll see you next time, everyone.